Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Happy weekend to all Bangladeshis. It's Friday right here. I'm doing series of reviews. Hopefully, you are doing good and you're physically well and your life is going okay. So the third episode I'm going to do is the fragrance. Its initial impression. I'll re-review maybe few months from now. This is from House of Emporio Armani, as you can see from title. Stronger with you only. This flanker was released in 2022, but sadly, Bangladesh, we do not get all the fragrances right away. Sometimes we get it the day after its release, like some of the Latafa perfumes I reviewed. That one, Honor and Glory, I think. That one I reviewed within 4 days of its release. So thanks to some of our sellers. But this designer fragrances, when they're released, there are few reasons. Okay, at this current moment, let me just tell you a little bit of this information. Like we do not get retail fragrances so fast, like brand new releases, because it takes time for shipping, or if sellers want to sell them, they have to wait for the prices to be reasonable, because if you buy at retail and you have to sell them, they're going to be expensive, right? So Stronger With You, Armani, this line, any Armani fragrance is still expensive in Bangladesh. Mostly they sell for $120 everywhere. And if you find the cheapest one, they're going to be $85 minimum. So this is their price range. So Armani's fragrances are expensive from the beginning. People know that Code, Acqua di Gio, these are not ever cheap. Stronger With You. So uh, I would say test before you buy, because this fragrance is expensive. One thing. Second thing is wait for the prices to be a little bit reasonable. Do not pay retail on them, because you have to pay a lot of money. Perhaps get like a sample or a tester unit. Okay, so that's just the first initial thing. I reviewed every single thing from this line except two. One, limited edition, Stronger With You, and the Amber. Okay, so we will talk about those. So this is the packaging, and I think this looks okay, a little bit faded, just like the freeze version. The box looks a little bit faded, not as dark, or it feels like a granite, like sort of like a marbling or something. And those lines, nothing much. It's just kind of like a blank box, nothing exciting going on here. And this one is, I think, you can find the batch code here if you're scared for fake. And I think this is in EDP concentration. I can't read with my specs on. Oh, this is EDT Purom. Okay, so this is EDT concentration. The bottle follows just like the original. All the bottles are kind of same. Original was Stronger With You. Then we had Intensely, Absolutely, Oud, Leather, Freeze. I think few more. Okay, the Amber is out. So basically, I did almost all of them, and I always bought these fragrances. You can check my reviews. So I like these bottles a lot. They look classy, but a bit fat. Like if you put it in a collection, it will take like sideways. It will take a lot of space. Caps are nice, looks good, but again, just like the rest of the caps, you have to find the right spot to close it. Otherwise, it doesn't close. Another thing is, the whole how do you call it? The design looks very good. Heavy bottle, and the atomizer also has Emporio Armani, like detailing on this. Okay, so I'm sorry, I just had breakfast. It was a bit heavy, so feeling a bit stuffy, right? So atomizer, check out the atomizer. Okay, this is absolutely beast of an atomizer. You pay for quality and you get quality. Okay, and at the base you'll find also a sticker and batch code which should match the box. So this one I did write on Fragrantica that I like this. This one got mixed reaction. Many people said they love it, many people said they did not find it that good. They said it's good, but it's weak. Okay, that's the major complaint. And paying a lot of price, like people don't want weak juice. I understand that. Okay, and I'll talk about whatever I found in each impression. First of all, let's talk about weaknesses. First weakness of this fragrance is the price. Giorgio Armani and Emporio Armani, I do not know the exact connection, but I think they are the same house, but just two different branch or something. Okay, so Emporio Armani or Giorgio Armani, whatever fragrance you buy, you're gonna find them a little bit expensive. So it's not affordable by everybody. One weakness. Or you can say a negative point, right? Like many designers, you can buy like 50, $55. This one's no chance. This one, I think, retailing about under $90, $100, I forgot exact, but under $100. It's a little bit cheaper than some of the more exclusive leather, oud, or amber one. Those are 130, 140, even $150. Okay, those are exclusive limited editions. These ones I think are available. Okay, these are just regular release. I did review the women's ones. They're also very good. So second criticism of this fragrance, I would say, yes, performance wise, this is not as strong as some of the previous ones. This is supper with the freeze. The freeze lasts longer than this also. So safe to say this one is their 7 out of 10 performance. So it's not very weak. It's good, but it's not great for performance. Okay, so second weakness or criticism. Third thing I would say, this one perhaps people may say this is not the most original smell. Like this one feels very simple nose breakdown: grapefruit, lavender, geranium, vanilla, chestnut, and labdanum. You previous ones you find a lot more sweetness, lot more notes, lot more complexity, lot more oomph or thickness. This one perhaps is lacking that. Okay, so if these are areas you're concerned about this fragrance, you may not want to try, because you can try the original one, some of the other ones from the line, you get better performance. Okay, so that's about that. Okay, so let's talk about good stuff about this fragrance. Okay, first thing, this one is better than Freeze on my radar. Okay, I wrote it in Fragrantica, and I did say this one I prefer over the Freeze version. The Freeze version I liked it, but it was something was off about it, like that. The bottle was very nice, frosted glass, but it was not giving me the cool vibe or the summery vibe, or that that light airy feel that I look for. That one seems like wet. It's on the skin, but it's just wet. It doesn't really project, doesn't have the breezy vibe. This one, sorry, not this one gave me the breezy vibe. It's sweet but wearable. It's summer wearable. Finally, a proper summer flanker. And I think next thing they should do is Stronger With You. These names are horrible actually. They should release a blue juice. I feel that will sell like hotcake. Imagine like a blue juice in this bottle and something like a you know, fresh blue aquatic. That would be great. Until you have that, this fragrance is good for summer. So this is like a citrusy, mild sweet, and wearable sort of like a chestnut or whatever, yeah, chestnut, hazelnut, if you like those smells. It's that feel. If you wear this, it doesn't ever feel overly sweet, which I really like. You can wear this at work. People will not complain about, hey, you smell too sweet or too flirty. This one is just a nice little sweet little guy. He doesn't have issue with anybody. He minds his own business. Everybody likes this guy, and this fragrance is very pleasant. There's just hardly any hate on this. When I smell it, it's just absolute love. It doesn't have too much of caramel, too much of milk, too much of thickness, too much of sweetness. Everything is just fine balance. And I think the citrus is above the sweetness is what star of this show. Absolutely 10 for the opening. Sometimes you don't want to wear Stronger With You absolutely or oud in high heat. You want to wear this. Okay, so I think this is an underrated one. Just the price tag is a bit too high. Otherwise, I would say, yeah, this is a good choice. If money is not an issue, you can give it a try. It can be very favorite of yours. Like it reminds me a little bit of a 1 million flankers, but much lighter, right? So this is a pleasant, sweet, fresh fragrance, a lot of citrus and that airy feel. It's wearable. You go 7-8 sprays, you just enjoy the aroma. But after fourth hour, you feel like, I have lost some of its strength. So if you stay at office, the AC environment, you get like 5 to 6 hours longevity, about 1 hour of projection, and the whole day if you have it on your shirt, the office are almost covered. Okay, but in winter time, early days of fall, it will push about 6 hours for sure. So overall, this is a good release. This is not the best from the line. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, this is not best of the line. I definitely love Stronger With You intensely, absolutely, oud and leather more. But I'll tell you one thing, this is better than Freeze. To my nose, the Freeze was not really doing anything for me, right? So the original one is also good, but that's also a bit too sweet. This is the juice for summer, and that's why I got it. I blind bought this basically, and I sprayed it. I was happy. I paid retail, but I was happy. I got a good fragrance. Okay, check it out. I like the smell, everything. I'll give it 8 out of 10. Okay, Stronger With You only. Good fragrance, solid release, and I think underrated one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.